One other budget item I want to highlight, because I know it's been getting a lot of coverage, is the issue of the ODOT budget. So ODOT leaders over the last several biennium have been trying to manage to meet basic operations and maintenance with their existing budget.
And then most importantly, only 9% going to maintenance and operations. That is a limited amount of funds for a system as large as ours. So with sufficient and reliable funding, we would first restore the essential maintenance services. So those services that we hope people wake up in the morning and don't even recognize they've been done because they've been done that well.
What I'm going to talk about today, which is how do we keep our people in maintenance with the tools, equipment, and resources they need. Certainly we've been in front of this committee talking about our challenge with maintenance and operations, and certainly the role that maintenance and operations serves across the 88 communities that we're in statewide, from the highest volume traffic in the Portland metro area to some really remote stretches of the state. Certainly our roads and facilities are important to everybody that's using them. Really, maintenance as a service is the word that we're using. It's the people that we have that can deliver that service in all corners of the state. And certainly we're challenged with giving them the tools and equipment, materials that they need. As we approach this work, thinking about what is our total need moving forward and what is that gap, we looked at that 17-19 biennium. It was not the golden times of maintenance and operations, but it was a time we look back to fondly now, wishing we had the sort of buying power with our funding. But things have changed on the system. So as we think about catching up to inflation is a big part of that number. The other part is we're seeing the increase in traffic, as you've heard before. The number of incidents, I'll remind this committee again, 122,000 incidents a year that we respond to on the system.
There are always going to be future projects. How they're going to be financed.
Yep. So a number one topic for the 2025 session will be transportation funding. We do these things in 8-year cycles. The last one was 2017. It's now 2025. There will be a transportation package next year. There has to be. You're seeing the fact that ODOT, we needed extra money this session for them to do basic maintenance, shows you kind of the end of the last package. We need a new package around new resources and things like that. And the world has changed, right? So we have to talk about different ways to fund transportation.
We've already affected our operations in this $19 million request for additional funds for maintenance and operations. That picture on the right, restriping our fog line last December as a result of this action and the direction we took. I think the crew moved a 1997 snowplow towards the front of the line yesterday. I believe it needed to be jump started, so it's an important tool in our toolbox, but having a vehicle that's that old, certainly the need is far greater than the 10 we're going to buy.
I will just say I'm proud of the team that we have. We have a talented group of almost 5,000 individuals working all across the state. We live here too, as I mentioned last time, and every one of them is invested in improving transportation for Oregonians, which need the funding in order to get there.